Alright, hi guys. Today I think I'm gonna teach you some of my favorite Tinder pickup lines. They work so well. Well, I'll show you some screenshots of them. I have gotten multiple numbers by saying the dumbest shit, but first I'll read my list of them to you. They're really terrible, but for some reason they work, and maybe someday I won't be alone anymore. That's a lie. So here we go. I have my list of some of the lines that I've used. Not all of them have worked, but yeah. So one of them was like, oh, hey, where are you from? And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm never going to meet this guy. So I'm like, oh, I'm Australian. I live in California. I can't do an Australian accent. But, so he's like, oh my god, they have the cutest accents. I'm like, lies. But that got me a phone number. But I never used it. That's terrible. Anyways, and then the other one was he's like, oh, how are you? I'm like, I'm crazy. You know what they say about the crazy girls? He's like, what? They're crazy. And it just, that just did not work out. Then one of the best ones, I think personally, it sounds really cheesy. It's simple, but it works every time. Like, I swear to God, I think I've used it. Okay, it only didn't work once. But I think I've used it like 5 times, and it worked like 4 or 5 times. So like, if all else fails, use this one. It's like, do you have a number? Instead of like, oh, I lost my number, can I have your, just say like, do you have a number? And like, they give it to you. It's like, holy shit, what the hell? That's so easy. You don't have to use like, be clever or anything. Like literally, just straight up say, do you have a number? Anyways. And then there's this one time, so on my bio, at one point I changed my bio, it's beautiful. But it said, it was like, I was a lifeguard. He's like, oh yeah, I've always wanted to be a lifeguard. I'm like, oh, I wanted to be a unicorn so I could get some stallion dick. That was the worst response ever. But I ended up getting his number from that. I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, anyways, so go out there, just say crazy shit, maybe it'll work. Then, this one has worked really well. This is ridiculous. I'm like, if you were a Pokemon, I'd choose you. I am ashamed of myself. Who am I? I used that. I'm like 8 years old. And then, what else? I was like, oh, just lonely on a cold night. Well, he's like, sup. I'm like, oh, just lonely on a cold night. You? And I don't think I got a number. But I was like, oh, hey, you should cuddle with me. And then there was this really bad one. I think my friend actually typed it for me. It was like, I don't need a spoonful of sugar to swallow you down. That was bad. That was bad, but it was hilarious as fuck. And this is the best one, like straight up. I don't think it's gotten any, no wait, I feel like it's gotten like 2 maybe. I don't even know. I don't even text most of this. Okay, some of them I do. Some of them I don't. But anyways, this one. So, wanna give me an Australian kiss? It's like a French kiss, but you go down under. Nothing like some oral sexual innuendo. Anyways, and then this one did not work at all. At all. This is terrible. I was like, hi, a reek of chlorine. No answer. Probably not a good idea. Unless like you have some person that's a fetish for chlorine, and that's kind of like sketchy, so don't do that. And then this is the best one. So it's kind of like the do you have a number, but it like makes it cuter. It's like, do you have a number? I didn't lose mine, but I still want yours. That one has worked. I literally like 2 minutes ago, that worked for me. That's ridiculous. Anyways, that's some really sad, pathetic Tinder lines if you're alone like me. The other day I was like, I fall asleep and I like end up spooning my comforter, and then I wake up and I realize how alone I am. Yeah, the struggle is real, guys. Alright, have a nice day. Good luck on Tinder. Be careful, be safe, leave room for Jesus.